Hey everyone, welcome back to Resident Evil. And yeah, we're in a new building. It's pretty creepy. Very ugly as well. So, I'm gonna be going into this room. And, fair warning for any arachnophobes. 'Cause, giant freaking spider. Ew. Alright. That was gross. Yeah, don't touch the goop. An advertisement for an arm wrestling contest. The winner will be named chief for a day of the Raccoon Police Department. Ah yes, back before Raccoon City went to hell. The good old days. Before I carry those things, I would like to kill the other spider. There's another spider in here. I remember being absolutely terrified of the spiders in my first playthrough, but now I just get my shotgun and buck up. Haha, you get it? Buck? Because shotguns fire buck? Funny joke. Alright. Alright. Okay, I'm in caution now, so I'm gonna take an herb, but I'm gonna light these other, wait, did I light this one? Orange lamp, it's not lit, yeah. It ain't lit, fam. Now it is. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's more numbers. Oh wait, no, I just gotta worry about 3, 5, and 6. Because orange, green, red. That's the puzzle. There's a keypad somewhere later on, and you gotta punch in the numbers 3, 5, and 6 in a specific order. I think it is 3, 5, and 6. That's why I'm saying it to myself. If it is 3, 5, 6, I will be pretty impressed since I managed to remember that. And if not, then you know that's fine. You don't really need to remember it. That's the point of the puzzle, is that you can figure it out. I'm gonna take this because I might use it. All right, please be first aid spray. Oh, green and blue herb. That's my least favorite thing to get because I hardly ever get poisoned because I'm really careful. But I guess, you know, when I get poisoned, I'll have that. There's some more green herbs in here. There's 3. Okay. I'll put those away. I still have a ton of herbs in the chest, which is very handy. But as you can see by Chris's very in pain position, you know, the classic hand on left side of stomach limp going on. That's how every Resident Evil character reacts to pain. They just put their hand on their left side, and then they're just like, you know, you get bitten in the neck, left side of the stomach hurts. Okay, I'll put the shells away for now. Or wait, no, actually, I'm gonna get those herbs. I like to do that all at once, so I'll put the shotgun away. I don't think there'll be any more spiders in there since I killed the 2. I think it is just the 2. Equip the weapon, please. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Again, though, like, my first playthrough, I was so scared of those spiders. And it, you know, I did kind of miss it. Because, like, I first went into that room, I saw the spider, and immediately went back out. Because I was like, nope. And then little did I know it was just a few shotgun shells away from being a non-issue. Yeah. things are usually not as bad as you might think. I mean, some are pretty bad. I thought there was I thought there were 3 herbs. Is there one upstairs? These creaky stairs. No. A lot of posters. Of very specific things. You know, I'd like to think that this channel is nice and kid friendly, but not specifically made for kids, because that's bad. But you know, I guess with me playing this game, it's not really anymore. I guess there were only 2 herbs. Where did I get 3? I thought there was a 3rd herb. Maybe it's because I got that first aid kit. I don't know. I'll take the book. So yeah, but yeah, this game is not kid friendly. Most of the Resident Evil games are not. I would not recommend playing them as a child, unless you want nightmares, because I know this from experience. I played one of them as a kid. I had to sleep with the light on for months. That's why I didn't play any others as a kid. I was a little bit of a baby when it came to horror. Now though, you know, I'm over it. I mean, I'll get scared in the moment, but you know, it's like a fun scared. When I was a kid, it was like a scared. Though oddly enough, it was usually worse after the fact. Like, during the movie, I wouldn't be that scared or whatever, but it would always be in the middle of the night when I was trying to get to sleep. That's when I'd get really scared. Okay, I guess I'll carry this book with me. Anything else I need? Not really. I'll just carry this pistol with me. I know I'll get more ammo soon, because I remember vaguely where you pick up ammo. Okay, so there's a little mini puzzle here, because if you walk over those holes in the ground, there will be a plant tentacle that will try and choke you out. And, you know, I know some people will like that, because, you know, people are weird, but I'm not one of those people, you know? I don't like being choked, and I don't like tentacles. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like either of those things. I like choking people in a sense that, like, you know, it's fun when you're playing a game like Metal Gear Solid or something, and then you hit them with the like the that's fun. But other than that, I don't like choking real people. That's less fun, and I also don't like being choked. That is not very fun. All right, yeah, a bunch of newspapers. All seem to contain articles about stars. That's me. I'm the stars. Alright, so there's a map here, but you actually don't want to pick it up yet, because it's bad. You want to wait a little bit. Okay, I forget if there's a zombie in this room or not. Plant 42 report. 4 days have passed since the accident. The plant at point 42 is growing at an amazing rate. Although there are many unknown aspects about the plant, we know that in comparison with the other group of plants, the T-virus has had a substantially stronger effect on this one. The T-virus has drastically morphed its host's anatomy as well as its size. Looking at its current state, it's difficult to imagine its original appearance. Nowhere on Earth will you find anything like it. It's really quite disgusting. We've also found that Plant 42 has two main source. That's improper English. That's not me messing up. That's the translators. It has 2 main sources of acquiring its necessary nutrients. One source is through its root. Somehow it has rooted itself down into the basement. Immediately after the accident, a scientist went mad and destroyed the aqua ring. Ever since, the basement has been like a pool. There's a high possibility that it's one of the chemicals in the water that's promoting the Plant 42's rapid growth. However, we have yet to determine the specific chemical. A bulb-like body of the Plant 42 has been sighted hanging from the ceiling of the first floor. We're sure that it used the air ducts to reach the first floor. Numerous long tentacle-like vines are protruding from the bulb. See, I wasn't kidding. I didn't bring up tentacles for no reason. I would not bring up tentacles for no reason. We believe the vines are the second means of acquiring its nutrients. When the Plant 42 senses prey, it uses the tentacle-like vines to capture its prey. After doing so, suckers on the vine drain the prey of its blood. We've also noticed that it has some intelligence. When it captures its prey or when it's inactive, the vines twine around the door to stop possible intruders. Unfortunately, several of our scientists have already fallen victim to this Plant 42, and only a couple of them enjoyed it. When we heard the stories from the survivors, they all observed one thing in common. When the uniform petal-like flaps open and reveal its vital internals, it has a tendency to become more aggressive. One witness reported that it was as if it was trying to protect itself. Why it behaves the way it does is still unknown. Alright, what? Huh? Zombie? I knew there was a zombie in here. Ah! Alex! Ugh! Oh. Okay. I've never seen that happen before. That's handy. Okay, so now I'm not gonna go down there yet, but we want to move these bookshelves like so to reveal a hidden ladder. Alright, now we go into the bathroom, because I gotta take a piss, mate. No, oh, what's this? Ah, key. That's what I'm looking for. Alright, water drips from the sink. Perhaps the valve is broken. I like to use the water to wash off my face, but I'm pretty sure that water would only make my face dirtier. And it would not feel refreshing. It would feel gross and disgusting. And you know, I don't like either of those things. Okay, now I think I need to go back over through here. Chunky. And then not that way. Not that way. Up over the baxes. And then, yes. Now these keys I will discard because they're just a one-time use. Now, you know, again, you may or may not need to discard the keys or whatever, but I do it just to be safe. Alright. I still don't know if that guy falls over and comes to life. He hasn't so far in my playthroughs, but I could have just gotten really lucky. I don't know. I really don't. Alright, suicide note. I had to do it. We ran from those things, helping each other to survive, but Robert started to show the symptoms. I had to do it. Those damn things are pure evil. There's no other way. He would have done the same if it were the other way around. After I put him out of his misery, I had to just leave him in the bathroom. Now I'm probably the last one. How could this happen? I'll never forgive myself for being part of this project. Eventually I'll get what's coming to me, though. There's no way to escape from this nut house. It's just a matter of time now. Everything is set. All I need is a little courage to get it done. Knowing that I'll leave many things undone is regret beyond words. But this is better than just waiting to turn into one of them. Please understand, and at least let me end my life as a person. There's a message on the back. Linda, please forgive me. I don't think she'll get your note. You know, sorry to be a bit of a Debbie Downer, but, yeah, is there anything else in this room? Nope, but there's something in the bathroom. Yeah, I'm just gonna hope he stays dead. Alright, so his friend is in the bathroom. We know this. There he is. You know, he's just kinda vibing right now. But not for long. He's gonna get up. He's gonna get angry. Yes, give me that key. Nope. I think that's the only thing in there. It is. Okay. So now I never need to come in here again. Good to know. When there's a crimson head and you know that you never need to go in there again, it's very cathartic. Okay, I'm gonna put away this gun, and I'm gonna put away the book. It'll be a while before I actually need the book. I'm gonna examine this key. Nothing unusual. It is before entering the control room, and I think the control room is down that ladder. I guess we have a bit of time. I'll go ahead and push onwards. You know, I mean, it can't hurt unless there's a zombie. Those can hurt, and they will if you let them. They're not very nice. Okay, what room? Oh wait, yeah, the control room, duh. Which is not this room. This is the gallery room. Yeah. I remembered that. Big brain. Okay, there's a ladder. Yes, I would like to climb downwards. Clunk, 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 clunk. Alright. These empty halls. Giant box. Locked door. More boxes. Alright, so what you're gonna want to do is that you want to push the boxes so they create a path for you to walk on over the water, because you don't want to swim, because you don't know what's in there. Could be nasties. Alright. I wonder how heavy that box is. I mean, it's like a third of the size of the boulder, so obviously it's not a problem for Chris. Jill can move the boxes too, though, because she's still pretty strong. She's a strong lady. But, I mean, she can't move boulders. As far as we know, I mean, maybe she can. Well, she definitely could when she was on that weird virus thing in Resident Evil 5. But that was only temporary. Chris, his strength is permanent. Well, as permanent as human strength is. I mean, when he gets to be like 80-something, I don't think he'll be able to punch around boulders anymore. I don't know, maybe he will. Maybe he is that badass. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use this, because it'll be very important in this next room. So, yeah. Alright. Open says me.
Richard!
How did he get in here?
Chris! Chris, stop! No!
Richard! No!
Richard!
big sad boys. Richard's dead. Now all that's left is Rebecca and Jill and Wesker and Barry and me. That sounds like a lot of people, but there were a lot more before. Okay. Alright. I did it. I won't discard the key yet. Alright, we got past the sharks. It won't be a problem anymore, because I'm going to drain the water. So yeah. Poor Richard. It was always his greatest fear to be eaten by a giant shark. Okay, give me the map. Yes, please. Thank you. Caution, in case of a drop in pressure control, open valve 1. Okay, 1. It's different every time. That is one thing to keep in mind. Okay, pressure shelter. Yes. Alright. Controls for the main system. Everything seems to be in proper order. An error message being displayed. Something curious has gone wrong. Water is being drained. The switch to drain the water. Press it. Yes. Oh no.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
What is this accent? I don't know. Okay, I gotta release the safety. Yeah. Alright, I remember the first time I did this, I was so panicky. It got to 90% and I managed to do it on my first try.
Reaching 30% of pressure threshold.
Alright, now I need to hit valve 1. You always want to read that beforehand. 1. Alright. Now we gotta release the safety again.
Reaching 50% of pressure threshold.
Yes. This is going up fast. It's a good thing I know what I'm doing. Pull it.
Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Yeah, what is this accent? I don't know what the accent is. I've never heard anyone talk like that. Alright. It's funny how terrifying that is the first time. Safety's been released. Yes. Drain the water. Water's been completely drained. Good. Alright, I'll go pick this up, put the key away, and put what's in here away, and then, I think I'll end the episode. So, yeah. I guess I might as well just do the outro now, since I'm just going back to the storage box. So, yeah, making more progress. I know I say that every time, but, I mean, I am making progress. Alright, these sharks are not dead, so you gotta stab them. You gotta stab them. Stab? Okay. Alright. You know, I did that shark a favor. I put it out of its misery. You know, if I were a shark, I wouldn't want to just... Oh, wait, I can't go back that way yet. If I were a shark, I wouldn't want to just lay on land and just not be able to do anything. That sounds like not fun. It sounds like the opposite of fun. It sounds very boring, in fact. Those sharks are infected with the T virus. I guess while I'm filling empty space, one of the things I've always liked about Resident Evil is how unique it handles zombies, because it's not just like a virus makes zombie. It's like there are different viruses which have different effects when introduced to different species, as well as different species in different stages of its life, like the hunters, those things. I think they're made by taking like some form of egg or something. I don't remember. Wait, is this the door I came through? I think it is. yes. But yeah, that's always one thing I've really liked about Resident Evil is that they have very creative zombies. Even in this game, while it starts off with just like the classic gray, rotting flesh, one, you know, there's like the zombie spiders and stuff. Man, my inventory's full, which means that I won't be able to grab that. I'll have to make another trip. Alright, well I have more herbs. I guess I should have gotten rid of the key. I'm just very paranoid about that, because I feel like I remember one time it told me there's no more use for the key, but then there was. Alright, unlock the door. So, yeah. But yeah, there's just such a wide variety of zombies. And some of them aren't even really technically zombies. Like, I wouldn't call the hunters zombies, you know. Because, like, zombies, that's like a creature that's completely brain dead and works only on the instinct to hunt flesh and stuff. And it has, like, very little control over its movements, and it's not very intelligent. But the hunters, those things are scary. Because, well, they earn their name. I will say that. They definitely earn their name. It doesn't matter what the game is. When you run into a hunter, you're scared. Because that's just how they be. They're big. They're terrifying. They have giant claws and sharp teeth. And they're huge. And they can jump, like, really far, really quickly. I mean, they move faster than any enemy in a zombie game has any right to move. I just noticed the fuel thing in there, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up my fuel canteen. I won't need it for a little while, but, you know, I might as well fill it while there's a thing to fill it. You know, makes sense. There's still plenty of kerosene, yes. Doop-de-doo. Put that back in there, get the ink ribbons, and yeah, I'm going to save. And end the episode, because, well, now I need to go to bed. You know, there's always the episodes where it's just one right off the recording of the other, and it's like literally seconds after I stopped it. But then other times, you know, I gotta go to sleep, because sleep is important. And I have a hard time getting sleep. I'm what you might call an insomniac. You know, not like the game company that made the best Spider-Man game, like... It takes me hours to get to sleep sometimes, pretty frequently, and like the fastest I can get to sleep is a half hour. And then when people tell me that their head just hits the pillow and they go to sleep, I want to kill them. Okay, not really, but I am very jealous of that. So, yeah, you know, Resident Evil, there's zombie sharks, poor Richard. I saved his life just for him to die like an hour later. Poor guy. I mean, he had a lot of life ahead of him, but you know, that happens in this line of work, man. It's just, you know, 1 minute you're just a point man for a high level police department, and then next thing you know, you're fighting zombies. I mean, it's weird, man, you know. Yeah, but 1998 was a hell of a year in the Resident Evil series, because that's when the mansion incident happened, that's when the Raccoon City incident happened, or I think it's more than an incident, I think it's like a, well, I guess incident would be a good enough term, but it's more like a travesty, I guess, but yeah, 1998 was a crazy year for Resident Evil, because that's when it all started, and then a bunch of stuff happened. I mean, 3 of the games take place in 1998. The first one, the second, and the third. Now, granted, the second and third take place in the same, like, at the same time, just from different characters' perspectives. But, again, crazy year. Very crazy year. Or wait, doesn't the Veronica one take place in 1998 as well? So that means 4 games take place in 1998. Well, either way, 1998 was a very crazy year for Resident Evil, and it was also when my sister was born, and she's also crazy, so I think it all lines up. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys did too, and I'll see you next time. I don't know how many episodes I'm in now. I haven't counted. At the time of me recording this, I've only uploaded 1, because I am recording these in bulk. I've always done that, just record like 3 hours of content at once. So yeah, I don't know how many episodes this will be. I'm assuming like maybe 10, 15. I don't know. Well, if I'm uploading routinely like half-hour episodes, and let's say it takes me 7 hours, if 2 half hours make an hour, I don't know. There's some math in there, and I'm too tired to do it. So yeah, I'll just see you guys next time.